Isaac, you had a hit on Saturday that kind of made the rounds on Twitter. A lot of people comparing Dale Buchanan. Have you had a chance to watch it yet?
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it on the film.
What'd you think?
Looked just like it felt on the field. It was solid contact. I'm just glad I got there and was able to make a play.
Dayon, you got 1 year with him. Is he someone that you are ever in contact with or look up to?
Yeah, we stay in touch every once in a while. I'll watch his games and just congratulate him on his success and stuff. And the cool thing about it is he's always willing to text me back or just respond. And I think that's a cool thing. Being where he is just that he remembers that he's a Coug and he still respects us as his family.
What did you see from the defense on Saturday?
I just saw us executing a little better than the previous week, and we still got a lot of room to improve, which is promising because we got out there with a win, and there's still so many things that we can do better. So I think that just we played together. We got the ball, obviously. 3 takeaways were huge. Just excited to get back to work this week and see how far we can take this thing.
Are parts of the new defense starting to make a little more sense now that you've had a chance to use them on the field and have had success with them?
Yeah, definitely. I think we're really starting to gel and understand our assignments better. Our communication is a lot better this week than the previous week, I'd say, and that was something that we emphasized in practice, and I think we did a lot better job of that this week, and it showed on the field.
Just from a morale standpoint, how big was Luke's game-winning drive for you guys?
Oh, it was huge. It was huge. Luke's actually my roommate. He's my best friend. So it was awesome seeing him out there. I had all the confidence in the world in him. I knew he was going to get it done from the second the drive started. 90 yards is nothing for Luke Falk, so saw him go out there and get it done.
What was the celebration like afterwards?
It was awesome. It was awesome, especially after last year. We kind of had a sour taste after the loss to them. So it was cool to go in there into their place and go out there and come out victorious.
Do you feel like this game, compared to at least the first game, showed like this is what we're capable of, this is us? Or what was your take, I guess, from the first game to what you saw in game 2?
Definitely, it was good to get out with a win, and that's at the end of the day, that's all we were looking for. But like I said before, there's just so much room for improvement. So I think that this is just a promising sight of what we can accomplish, and I'm just excited to see what this team can do once we're all clicking on every single level.
Is there a noticeable difference with the mentality of this team? I know Leach and some of the players have talked about, past couple of years facing that adversity and not being able to finish games and get over that hump. Was this the first game in your eyes where it's like we're turning a corner? Yeah,
there's definitely a noticeable difference, I'd say, and it all started back in the off season. Once we started lifting, our lifts were the most energetic I've ever been a part of, and just guys pushing each other and encouraging each other the entire time, and that translates onto the field. It's not like we just do it up there, and then once we get on the field, we're just all individuals. We got to come together and gel and play together, and we saw us doing that on Saturday.
What was that fourth quarter like for you guys on the sidelines and on the field?
It was intense. Obviously, it was kind of back and forth, and it was an exciting game. But those are the kind of games you like. Those are the kind of games you play for, and you want to be able to in crunch time get it done, and that's what we were able to go out there and do.
Did you feel like you guys were going to win that game when everything started going back and forth?
I definitely did. There wasn't any doubt in my mind when we stepped on the field that we were going to win that game. So
it seems like they kind of created a nickel position to move you up closer to the line of scrimmage a little bit, specifically for maybe these power running teams like you're going to see on Saturday. Does this feel like a big game for you?
Yeah, every game's a big game. This is a big game because it's the next game. So every game on the schedule is a big game, and we're Rutgers is in the past now. We're getting ready for Wyoming. They're a ground and pound team, just kind of like Rutgers, and so I'm looking forward to get out there and just keep doing my job.
I guess based on what you see from Wyoming's tape, do you expect to be pretty heavily involved in what should be a big run game for them?
Yeah, definitely. They're going to look to run the ball, and I'm just going to go out there and do my job again.
Do you think of yourself as kind of a run-first defender because you're so close to the line of scrimmage? Is that the first thing you key on?
Yeah, at this point, since we're playing Rutgers and this team will be more we'll see a lot more run and kind of big personnel groups, so I'll be up on the line a lot more. But, at the end of the day, I just got to play whatever I get.
As the guys on the team last year talked a lot about takeaways, and really, the game Saturday was the first time we'd really seen it in a long time. Is there somehow more emphasis this year?
Definitely, yeah. Coach Grinch, he wants the ball. Coach Grinch wants the ball. So every day in practice, we have to get at least 2 takeaways, and that's something that he's emphasized since the second he got here. And it's all about the football. If we can get the offensive football, then we'll be good. We just got to go out there and do our jobs, and takeaways equal victory.
And there's more strip drills and things like that, or
Yeah, and just in team drills and stuff, just focus on second man in, get the ball out, and get that ball back to the offense.
And your play with Peyton was kind of a good example of that.
Yeah, exactly. Peyton did an amazing job tracking that screen play and sniffing it out and getting up there and getting his hands on the ball, getting it out. And I was in the right place at the right time and dove on it.
You guys go 1 week at a time, but is there any sort of confidence or momentum you feel like you can take from this Rutgers game, and even if it's just putting that first game behind you?
Yeah, definitely. Any win is going to give us some confidence going into the next week. So we're feeling good, and we're excited to see what we can do and just improve this week, and then carry it onto the field on Saturday.
What was the biggest difference for you guys between week 1 and week 2?
From the defensive side of the ball, I'd say it was just communication and just emphasizing that. Like I said earlier, just emphasizing that in practice, and guys are more on the same page, and we're able to just have better chemistry out there and do our jobs better.
Different mentality at all before the game for you guys?
Yeah, definitely. There was a lot of energy. I felt like there was a lot more energy this week. Going out there, it's always tough playing on the road, but we had the confidence and the energy, and we were ready to go out there and just take the win.
How do you make sure you have that same energy now coming home again this weekend?
It's always a live atmosphere in Martin Stadium, and I think we just carry what we had last weekend into this weekend, into this week of practice, into the film study, into the preparation, the lifting, everything, and just keep it consistent.
On that note, coming home, you guys haven't won at home since early last year. Is there a sense of you want to get one for these fans and have something in Pullman to celebrate with them?
Oh, definitely. It's our house. Obviously, we didn't get the win week 1, but we're looking at coming here and take it back.
Any questions on the line for Isaac Dotson?
Oh, yeah, I got one. This is Tim Chapman with the papers in Laramie and Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Go ahead.
And I'd just like to ask Isaac, how suited is the defense to stopping a run-first attack like Wyoming?
We're suited to stop any offense we face. We're confident in Coach Grinch and his scheme and his plan for us, and obviously we game plan for every team, but we know that whenever we go out there, we're ready to win each down. So we're definitely suited to face any offense.
And how are you guys adapting now with Grinch leading the defense?
We're doing a great job. He's done a tremendous job coming in here and getting us to buy into his scheme and his approach to the game, and so I think we're doing a great job.
All right, thank you.
Hey guys, this is Stephanie with the Seattle Times.
Hi.
What was the last week of practice? How did last week feel different than the week before in terms of your preparation, and do you think this carried over into the game?
Yeah, I think it carried over. Like I said, week 1 we had some communication breakdowns a little bit, and just emphasizing that communication and making sure everybody's on the same page going into week 2, I think had an impact on it. And then just knowing that we kind of had a sour taste in our mouth after week 1, and we just had to go out there and get a win. And so I think that was evident throughout practice during the week, and we carried it into Rutgers, and it's something we got to carry into Wyoming as well.
And on an unrelated note, I know you guys have now just started to get additional cost of attendance stipends in your check, right? How much of a help is that for you as a student athlete?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I know that you guys have started to get cost of attendance stipends in your check. How much of a help is that to you as an athlete?
It helps a lot, We're happy with what we can get, and we use it wisely, and it's a lot of help.
Is there a difference as to what you can afford to buy now and things like that to get along?
Yeah, I mean we got to stay fueled, get ready for the tasks ahead and stuff. So I think it helps with purchasing food and just staying, properly fueled for what we got to do.
Any other questions on the line for Isaac? Last chance in the room.
Well, last Monday, Cole said that when we asked him why there wasn't such great energy against Portland State, he mentioned that there wasn't any music pregame. He thought that kind of threw people off. Did you guys change your pregame preparations at all this week?
This week we did have some music bumping in the locker room before the game, and I think it was helpful to get kind of have a live atmosphere in the locker room because we want to start it in there and carry it out onto the field. So I think that helped a little bit.
Not that you would overlook any opponent, but coming off that first game, does that help you at least to know that, you can't overlook anyone and each week demands all your attention?
Yeah, definitely. Leach's big thing is respect everyone and fear no one. And so that's what we got to have. He makes us say it 3 times at the beginning of every meeting. And so that's something maybe that we slipped our minds the first week, and that can't be, that's not acceptable. And we gotta remember to respect everyone, fear no one going into every game.
Last one.
Is there any difference between, you had the big hit, you had the fumble recovery, is there either one stand out more than the other?
No, I don't. I'm not really focused on the individual things that happened in the game. I'm happy we got out there, and it's all a result of us playing together and the defense flying around to the football, and we came out with a win, and that's all that matters.